So the iPhone 11, the iPhone 11 Pro, and the iPhone 11 Pro Max have all come out. I've done a couple of videos about which one I think you should buy, and I'm going to talk to you about the ones I don't really think you should buy, the 11 Pro and the 11 Pro Max. And there's specific reasons for this. It has nothing to do with whether or not I think the phone is any good. That's not the reason. Apple is really muddying the waters, and I'm not a fan. So let's really get into that. Let me dig into it. Let me see if I can explain what's in my head and put it into video so that you can understand as well. Right after this.
This is, you listening to Travis.
What up, players? Welcome back. And for all you new people, welcome. My name's Travis and I do tech videos every single week and have a blast doing them. If that sounds like fun to you, sit back, relax, and enjoy the video. Anything I talk about will be in the description below. But for now, let's just get into the video. So the iPhone 11 Pro and the iPhone 11 Pro Max are two super powerful phones, but then again, so is the iPhone 11. So why am I saying that you shouldn't buy them? There's quite a bit to unpack here, so I'm gonna try to take my time and explain why I think the iPhone 11 Pro and the iPhone 11 Pro Max are a little bit of a disservice to us as consumers. And it has a lot to do with the name Pro. Now, some of you are gonna care about this and some of you aren't, and it's fine if you don't care about this, but I think that there's a very long-reaching thing that we all have to pay attention to. Apple is changing basically the definition of the word Pro. Now, I know you might be wondering, what the heck are you talking about? But I kind of got into a conversation with a good friend of mine, Andrew Edwards, who's a tremendous tech YouTuber here. Actually, he would hate me calling him a YouTuber, but he's a tremendous influencer and sommelier. I think he called himself a tech sommelier. He's been around for a long time. I have a great deal of respect for him, and we went back and forth about Apple using the terminology of Pro. As a matter of fact, we actually did this on a live stream on Viper's live stream that I love to go to. I'm going to show you a real quick clip about why he says the iPhone Pro, the name Pro, actually doesn't mean Pro. I don't know. Just watch this.
The other thing regarding Apple's use of Pro.
Yes.
I was not being an apologist. What I was saying is,
I was waiting for the word. I was waiting for that.
This is true. If anybody wants to point out where I'm incorrect here with facts, let me know. Every single line that Apple uses the word Pro on, Pro has always meant Deluxe. This is our top of the line model of this. It doesn't mean professional. It doesn't mean like any. It's like, you have to look past it. It means this is like a MacBook and a MacBook Pro. That's our deluxe version. The iMac Pro. That's the deluxe version. The iPad Pro. Like, if you're a professional, like, to me, professional can mean so many things that the only professional that seems to make sense for a lot of these devices would be if you're a creative professional. If you're a business person, like, there's so many professional jobs out there that these Pro devices don't apply to.
Okay, so according to Andrew, Pro, at least in Apple's terms, means deluxe, like, you know, the best of that particular line. See, what? I mean, why wouldn't they just call it a deluxe if that's what they meant? I don't understand. Because last time I checked, the word Pro was actually short for professional. You know, it's an actual word. It's not like something they just randomly picked. And it's not like they don't have other Pro products on their site that are very much professional. Let's take a look at their website real quick. All right, we're here at the Apple website, and look, the iPhone 11 Pro, Pro cameras, Pro display, Pro performance. Not deluxe performance, not, well, it's kind of better than other stuff out there performance, Pro performance. But that aside, let's go to the Mac area. I don't know about you, but every single person I know that has a MacBook Pro, they get paid for their craft. More power, more performance, more Pro. There's that word Pro again. What is that all about? 468 Intel processors, 32 gigs of memory. I mean, most of your consumers, the people who just want a little deluxe, don't need 32 gigs. But maybe he's right. I mean, listen, it is just the top of the Mac line. It's a MacBook Pro, it's a laptop. What about the iMac Pro? Let's look at the iMac Pro. Uh-oh, power to the Pro. Here we are again, 5K display. We're giving power to the Pro with 18 cores. That certainly seems professional to me. What's going on here? Let's go to the Mac Pro. Oh, the cheese grater. That's right. This thing. This thing that is pure 360 degrees of aluminum. No part of this is not professional. Look at this thing. This thing is 28 cores of power, 100% designed for pros. Designed for pros who need the ultimate in performance. Seems to me Apple knows what the word pro means, and it doesn't mean deluxe. Even the iPad Pro, to a lesser degree, has a professional level of connections. The USB-C allows you to connect your DSLR. Do you have a DSLR? My guess is if you do, you're some type of professional. The point is, Apple is no stranger to having pro-level devices. They're all over the place. Professionals, people that get paid to do whatever it is they're doing, use the products. There's no denying that. So calling the iPhone 11 Pro a Pro is where I start to have a problem. And this is the basis of my argument. Simply put, this thing is not a pro device, especially at 64 gigs of storage. No professional, no pro is going with a 64 gig device. It's not happening. And anyone who's not a pro shouldn't need a pro device. Or just because they're an enthusiast, they should have the Mac Pro? They should have the iMac Pro? No. Because those are professional devices. Sure, they're deluxe. Sure, they are the top end of the spectrum of each device, but they're also professional devices. You're driving me nuts. Listen, I don't blame Andrew. I don't think he's actually trying to be deceptive in any way. I just think that Apple's marketing is so sideways that it's confusing someone who's definitely a fan of Apple, like it's confused him. The reality is this is not a pro phone. It is a darn powerful phone, but you don't have USB-C for pro connections. You don't have, your base model is 64 gigs. There's nothing pro about that. And the pricing, well, maybe that is the one thing that is kind of pro. So let's take a look at the iPhone 11 Pro Max, because that is the same size-ish almost as the Galaxy Note 10 Plus. A professional would use, generally speaking, a large screen. Well, while it starts at $1,100, you are not going to get the 64 gig because remember, you are a professional. So maybe you can squeeze by with 256 gigabytes. I mean, to be honest, you probably need 512, but listen, maybe you're offloading a lot. Okay, $1,249 before tax. That's a lot of money. That's some pro level money. And if you want to go 512 because you're a true professional, you're looking at almost $1,500, and after tax, you are looking at $1,500. Now, they only go up to 512 gigs of storage. Obviously, they showed that filmmakers are using this phone. They're definitely not using a 64 gig. It's arguable if they would use a 256. So you have to assume they're using the 512 gig at $1,500, right around $1,500, if not more after tax. That's a pro level price for a phone, no doubt about it. But it doesn't have a lot of the pro necessary features. This is what kills me. They have now changed the definition of the word pro for a consumer level device. This is not really a pro phone. It does a lot of pro-ish things and costs very pro-ish, but it's not pro. Listen, at the end of the day, I'm just concerned that Apple can now go ahead and take a term, a phrase, an English word, and change the definition, and people are not blinking an eye. I think it's important for us to call them on their stuff and not buy the iPhone Pro, Pro Max, or anything else. Forget about the iPhone 11 Pro or Pro Max. They need to make it, I don't know, the Plus. It's not a pro phone. It doesn't come with pro features that you would need to be a pro. It does cost a pro price, and I don't think you should buy it. Unless you're a pro, I guess. But if you're a pro, would you be buying an iPhone 11 Pro? Like, I don't even understand why, if you're a professional, why would you be buying it? It's just confusing. It makes sense that the iMac Pro or the Mac Pro or whatever, all of those things make sense for a professional. A fully spec'd out iPhone Max Pro, like what's so pro about that? What are they gonna use it for? What, huh? But let me know what you think in the comments below. Is this a pro level phone? Should you buy it? I mean, if you've not just listened to my entire video, then I don't know what are you gonna say in the comments? If this video helped you out in any way, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell. And if it didn't, hit hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and hit that notification bell. I'm here every single week having a blast. Hope to see you again real soon. Peace and love. Peace and love. Ooh, baby.